still in the Dalyenong Forest, or Conservation Reserve they call it, I think, but it sort of chops and changes a little bit, just depends. Where it's all green on the map, I think it's Conservation Reserve. But you can come out here and there's nobody come here. You can see how little these tracks get used. It's so quiet. When we came up here camping, we're nearly at the campsite where we just pulled up. You just pull up here and find a nice spot and there's a camp, you know. And there was nobody come through. The whole 3 days we were here. And we went for walks and mountain bike rides and had our dog with us. It was really good. You can see the track's there, but it's just not used. And it's not maintained very well either. You see that sign when we rode in, it's all just fallen down signs and stuff. Yeah, I think it's just up here where we camped. Somewhere. There's a tree fell down there. No, that's not it. Because we did a I think it was a 20k, I think it was, loop up here on the mountain bikes. Just did a big old loop around, and here's our camp, I reckon, here. So we just drove up, had the caravan on, the hybrid caravan, and drove in here. What an awesome little spot. There's our fire pit right there. See, good.
It's a good spot.
Good spot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just, you find them, where the metal detecting people have been or something. Well, I'm amazed they're there, detecting. Yeah. But that's where they've been probably, and we just went, we'll use it now. But unlike others, we use the same fire pit that was already existing.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing worse. You go places and they keep making it. I'll make a fire pit here. I'll make a fire pit here. Just use the one that's there. And it's a good ride up through here.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Good adventure-y stuff, you know. No race, not fanging today. Just cruise around. You can't risk it. You've seen how big that one was back there. Nearly come out in front of me. Tree root there too, Phil.
Yeah.
There's actually a trail that goes, when I was on the mountain bike, goes there. You can sort of see it's an old worn out track.
Yeah.
And it goes through to another track that's like this one, that's about probably 800 or 900 metres through the forest the other way. You know, this forest doesn't get any maintenance from parks or anybody, because they still run that type sign, and they haven't been using those signs for a while. They're all using these orange square timber posts because it's more sustainable.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they just disappear into the ether eventually, so that's how little this area gets used. But look at how much firewood there is if you come camping, moto camping, or
there's wood everywhere.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
It's a good spot to come on the camp.
What was that?
It's a good spot to camp.
Yeah. Like I said, we rode all this on the bikes.
On the e-bikes?
Yeah, on the EM2Bs, yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, it was good. You pop out here and you can go back to the left. There's a track goes back to the left. And it goes up to a really nice area. You can camp up in there because that forest over there is still a part of it. So you can go up and do a right-hander. And then you can cross over this main track that we're coming up to here. And it goes into more forest on the other side, and we'll go over there and loop back around.
But there's tracks everywhere, isn't there?
saying. There's like very little use on them. And look at the signs treated. That's how little it gets used.
Yeah.
And then these tracks get maintained because, well, they're actually, this is a major road from Archdale to Stuart Mill, I think.
Yeah.
A little bit of wind hitting your microphone at the moment, I think, Phil. It's all right now. So we just go into the left here.
Yeah.
So, and this is how it's spelled, everyone, if you want to look it up. I don't know if you can read it. That's the newest sign I've seen in ages. A little bit of government taxpayer funding put there just to say it's here. If you've got a small dog, you've got to be a bit careful up here because there's actually wedge-tailed eagles here. And they're big. We've seen some out in that paddock there. And a wedge-tailed eagle, if it's a big wedge-tailed eagle, they can lift, I think it's 7.5 kilograms they can carry. So if you've got like a little fox terrier or something like that, a chihuahua, they can take your dog. And they've been known to do it. If you look it up online, you can actually see it. They'll pick them up, they take them right up in the air, as horrible as that is, while they're yelping and they've got their talons dug in, you know, and they take them right up in the air and they just let go. And they drop and kills the dog, or whatever they've picked up, and then they go down and peck it and eat it. Pretty horrible.
Yeah, not very nice.
No. They're not known to be nice, they're just a big majestic bird. They're a bit nasty though. You've got to be worried about that up in the Flinders if you've got a dog up near the Flinders Ranges and that. Like, the dead set, the eagles stand about 1.2 metres high. When they're on the edge of the road, you look and go, my God, look at the size of that, you say, when you see them.
That's a big eagle.
They're big. They literally, I don't know if you can see where I'm holding my hand there, Phil, but they're like that high.
Yeah.
They're big. But that's when they're fully grown. Like, and when they go to take off, you got to be real careful because they got so heavy and they got so much food from a dead kangaroo or something in their guts, they can't take off quick.
Yeah.
So they flap as they're trying to take off, and then they finally get up off the ground.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a track. I think it might be. We'll go in there and have a look. It's on the map, but might not be. I think it might be just another little campsite. Oh, there's a track going up in here, Phil. We'll see if it is. Nah, I think it's just water wash. Yeah, just water wash, I think. Anyway, go back out. Just go to the right there. I'll follow you for a bit, Phil. So you can show us some CF Moto style.
What's the style I haven't got?
There's a little bit of dust today.
Yeah, not much.
Watch out for washes through this area up here. What it does, because it's got a sandy underneath, where the water comes down through the hills, it can just blow out the track a little bit in spots. They're not bad, but see these nasty tree roots.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, straight ahead here, Phil. I think that just goes to the gateway, that one. Gateway over there, that's all that was. Just keep scanning for the skippies. catch you a little bit further on.